This is National Native News. I'm Antonia Gonzalez. A tweet by President Trump has led a Native American group to encourage Congress to rescind medals awarded to soldiers more than 100 years ago after the Wounded Knee Massacre. Roz Brown has more.
Four Winds Incorporated urges Native Americans to become involved in the political process and voter engagement. Co-executive director O.J. Siemens says the president's tweets mocking Democratic presidential candidate Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts perpetuate disdain for Native Americans that has led to their marginalization in our society.
What is happening by the president using Native Americans as racial slurs takes back everything that we've been trying to show to our people is a positive reason to participate in the political process.
Trump repeatedly has called Warren Pocahontas after she claimed Native American ancestry. His tweet said her recent TV ad should have been filmed at Wounded Knee in full Indian garb. Letters from Four Winds were sent to the House and Senate Armed Services Committees requesting that language to rescind the medals. It's estimated that 20 soldiers were awarded Medals of Honor in 1890 after killing 250 Native American women and children. Siemens says the genocide of Native Americans should never be used as a political pun.
It's a horrific insult, basically walking and laughing over the graves of our ancestors that were murdered.
The Four Winds Group is planning a trip to Washington next month to knock on congressional doors.
The massacre at Wounded Knee, of the killing of the women and the children, and those individuals receiving medals of honor set the tone of how Native Americans are treated throughout the United States.
I'm Roz Brown.
Maori delegates composed a haka and gifted it to South Central Foundation, an Alaska-based healthcare organization. KMBA's Trip Krause talks with one of the delegates about their relationship with Alaska Native people.
You're hearing a traditional Maori dance, or haka, that's likely 19 years in the making. It was performed in collaboration with some Yupik traditional dancers and was composed by Maori delegates from New Zealand. Murupatu Kumara Maipai Campbell said that the relationship between the Maori and South Central Foundation began with his grandfather.
About 19 years ago, when my grandfather and a few other members of our community travelled to Alaska to find other indigenous initiatives or health initiatives around the world. And so he had heard about a story of the Native people of Alaska assuming responsibility of their healthcare system. And so as I was a kid, my grandfather would talk about this amazing work that's happening in Alaska. And as I got older, I got the chance to come here.
2 years ago, South Central Foundation CEO and president invited the delegation to attend the Alaska Federation of Natives Convention.
To share our culture, not only to share our culture, but to also hopefully inspire the youth, the Native Alaskan youth, to inspire them in the sense that, being Indigenous and Native is the most unique, special thing.
In Anchorage, I'm Trip Krause.
Attorneys for Kentucky Covington Catholic High School student Nick Sandman have filed a defamation lawsuit against the Washington Post, seeking $250 million in damages. The student was at the center of a viral video with Native elder Nathan Phillips during a confrontation in Washington, D.C. in January. In a web post Tuesday, attorneys wrote, "This is only the beginning." The paper told reporters it's reviewing the lawsuit. I'm Antonia Gonzalez.
National Native News is produced by Koahnic Broadcast Corporation with funding by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Support by Vision Maker Media, whose mission is to empower and engage Native people to share stories. Vision Maker Media is now inviting film projects intended for public television. You can find out more at visionmakermedia.org. Support by Travois, seeking current Haskell Indian Nations University students for a summer internship in Kansas City, Missouri, in partnership with TEPA. Application deadline is April 23rd at travois.com.
Native Voice One, the Native American Radio Network.